Okay, hi everybody.
I haven't read that either.
Richard's in the house. The man, Richard's right there. Hello. Mike's in the house.
Well, thanks for letting me see that. Sure.
All right.
All right. Let's fire
You ready?
this thing up. Let's go.
Listen to him. He's been gone how many weeks? He thinks he runs the
I've gone
place.
for 14 weeks and the guy gets pretty lippy.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Recorded live.
Good evening. This is Gary Rossio of the San Diego Veterans Coalition. You're listening to GC Community Chat. And now here's your host and my good friend, Mr. Kerry Parton.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of GC Community Chat. I'm your host, Kerry, and joining me tonight is Wayne County Commissioner Richard LeBlanc, Dr. Tom Iwinski, and Mike Jones. This show is dedicated to the residents and businesses of Garden City, as well as the surrounding communities. Remember, we're working hard to promote our community and yours. Well, hello. Well, hello, Garden City.
Hello.
How you doing tonight?
Hello.
And all the surrounding communities. Hello and welcome. Hello. Thanks for tuning in tonight. You're listening to GC Community Chat Show number 265 for October 15, 2015. This is Garden City's only live podcast where we share news you can use and promote our community and yours. I'm your host, Kerry, and look who is in the house tonight joining us.
Woohoo!
Wayne County Commissioner Richard, how you doing?
Key the applause.
Yeah.
Very good, thank you.
Also, our favorite weather guy, as always, Dr. Tom Iwinski. Tom, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing tonight?
Cold.
Doing
We're cold.
fantastic. Richard's whining because it's cold. It's going to get colder. Yeah, it is. And former councilman, Garden City councilman and longtime resident, Mr. Mike Jones. Mike, how are you?
I'm great, Kerry. If I was any better, it'd be illegal.
Oh, boy, okay. Hey, Joy and Holly will not have their gardening tips tonight, but they're going to return next week, and that will be their final week for the season. And they're going to resume in February of 2016, so look forward to that. Okay, tonight we are going to be talking with Richard about licorice and the upcoming Cherryhill Road.
Now I see it.
Now you see it. I think everybody at home sees it too. Richard has hid the licorice.
I thought there was licorice left over from last week. I didn't see him hoarding it over there.
Mike loves the licorice, let me tell you.
Richard isn't bad on licorice either.
No, that was funny.
Yeah, we'll compete for it, but I think there's enough for both of us.
Yeah, I think so. Hey, we're going to talk about the Cherryhill Road project that's going to start next spring, as you heard it here first last week. And also his Make a Senior Smile event we're going to talk about. We'll also talk about this year's successful chili cook-off, the Afterburn, and the Garden City Fire Department open house last Saturday. And the next big event coming up for the community, the Spooktacular Trunk or Treat. Ooh. Tom's going to be here with the latest weather forecast for us. And then, as always, Mike's going to have his community announcements. And unless you've been living under a rock, we're going to get some predictions on this year's Michigan State game. Yeah. Go Blue.
Yeah.
So why not sit back, grab your favorite beverage, and join us for the next 60 minutes or so. But first, before we go any further, let's get Dr. Tom in here. I think we're going to have a pretty cold forecast. I'm not sure, but we'll see what Tom has to say about that. Okay, let's do a check on weather with Doppler Tom. Let's see what he has in store for the rest of this week and the weekend coming up. Tom, take it away. Tom, I think we're talking brr.
I think we are using that adjective this the weekend, but it was bound to happen. I mean, as we get later and later into October, the freeze, if you will eventually take over. But It is going to be short-lived, so that's good news.
Good.
But as we get into the rest of tonight, those clouds will slowly start to diminish, and those winds are going to also diminish. It was a kind of a cloudy, windy, and a little bit of rain at times the day, and it was quite fall-like, and that's going to continue as we get into the weekend. But like I said, as for tonight, those clouds will begin to decrease. Temperatures will start to drop into the 40s as we get into the overnight. And into tomorrow, it's going to be another chilly day out there. A lot of clouds out there, and again, a little bit of rain here and there as these lake effect bands really start to intrude. I know I'm saying lake effect. Oh no, what goes after that?
Yeah.
No, it is not going to be snow.
All right.
It can also be rain. And that's what it's been ongoing all across the Great Lakes today. It has been a little cold upstairs, so there has been some ice pellets and even a little bit of a water spout near Marquette. So it's been very busy across Michigan today. And as we get into tomorrow, that's going to continue across the state, but it's not going to be anything widespread. It's just going to be a little rain and some clouds, and those temperatures again are going to be in the 50s for high temperatures. So another chilly day tomorrow, and as we get into Friday night into Saturday, those clouds are really going to start moving out, and it's going to really start to get chilly out there. We're probably going to deal with temperatures around freezing, which is 32 degrees. So we're going to be dealing with that the next few nights. And as we get into the weekend does look like it's going to be a dry weekend. A lot of sunshine, but that sunshine isn't really going to warm us up much. We're going to struggle to hit 50 degrees on both days. And it's definitely going to be a fall weekend out there. And those overnight lows, as I said, are going to be right around freezing every single night. Friday night, Saturday night, and into Sunday night as well. But I do see some good news on the horizon as we get into next week. Those temperatures will begin to rebound back to average, probably mid to upper 60s, so that's some good news. Those low temperatures aren't going to be as chilly as they're going to be the next few nights. We're probably going to get back into the upper 40s to lower 50s. So if we can, like we have a choice, if we can get through these next 72 hours, we're going to be okay. And I do even have some more good news because the winter outlook just came out, and it doesn't look like we're going to be really beaten up by winter again this season. So that's some good news. Hopefully winter will take a little vacation and not really affect us. So we'll see how that goes. And new confidence is now growing that it's going to be a drier winter and a warmer winter relative. It's not going to be like 60 degrees every single day, but relative to the average, it's going to be overall a milder winter. So hopefully that comes to fruition, but the confidence is growing every day out there, so that's some good news. But as I said, that cold air is going to be all across the northern United States. There's a lot of freeze and frost warnings all across the Great Lakes and into the northern plains. Southern California currently is dealing with a little bit of rain, and that rain is pretty heavy. There's some flash flooding going on across Southern California out there, and that's going to obviously increase with the winter months with the typical El Nino pattern, which they need, but you get a double-edged sword. They can get too much rain at one time, and obviously we'll see how that goes. There could be a lot of flooding. The plains, especially the southern plains across Texas, have been dealing with a lot of heat. They've been dealing with temperatures in the 90s, close to 100 degrees out there in October, which is something we don't see too often. So the country is really divided, and I'm not talking politically. I'm talking with the weather, and pretty interesting to talk about how divided we are with the weather, with cold to the north and very hot to the south. But and the tropics are pretty quiet as well, so that's some great news. But overall, that's the overall synopsis of the weather going on right now. It's very chilly across the north. Hopefully we'll get some more rain across the west. It's very warm across the south, and the east is pretty dry. So, and that fall foliage is starting to really pick up. It's been so warm recently that it has a negative impact on the fall foliage. But the north you go, I know, Kerry, you've seen some great fall foliage across the northern parts of Michigan. But that's not really getting here just yet. It'll probably be a few more weeks before that becomes here, but that's just a little insight to why it's so delayed, because it's been so warm. So, if you want to all my local weather information, just go to my website, DopplerTomsWeather.com.
Yeah, it was awesome up north, over in Sault Ste. Marie.
Was it awesome, Kerry? Because I heard you did not have a phone and you were not happy.
Oh my God, you heard that too? We won't talk about that. Hey, and Celebrity Doppler Tom was on Weather Underground again at 6 o'clock tonight.
He's always on something.
This guy, I'm telling you, he's going to want to negotiate a contract with him pretty soon.
I'll break the news here first.
I said to start paying for his services.
I put a comment on their Facebook. I go, yeah, Weather Underground at 6 p.m. Community chat at 8 p.m.
Oh, and another side note, I believe I got all A's on all my exams I was talking about the previous week. So
Did you really?
All right,
Awesome.
congratulations.
Very good, very good. Proud of you, proud of you.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, yeah.
So is this going to be like a monthly thing with you on Weather Underground now, or what?
I mean, most likely, but it just depends on how crazy the weather gets in Michigan. If it's
Right.
sunny outside, they're not going to obviously want to talk about it, but
Yeah.
it's Michigan. It's always changing, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be every other week or so, like every other month, like you said. So, I mean, sure, we'll see what's happening.
All right, cool. All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, so would you like to be a part of the conversation here tonight? Would you like to ask our guests a question or any of us a question? Well, all you have to do is call 1-724-444-7444 and enter call ID 82757 followed by the pound. Or you can join us in our chat room by going to TalkShoe.com. Search for call ID 82757. That takes you right to our main show page. Well, you'll click on the large join in button. A window's going to open, sign in as a guest, and that's all there is to it. Once you're in the chat room, you can type your questions and comments at the bottom of the page, and you'll find our phone number and show ID there as well. You can also text your questions to us at 734-788-9319. And if you can't join us here live tonight, we have that covered too. All of our shows are recorded, so you can catch us later at your convenience, which several of our people do, audience do.
Are you reading from a script again?
On our Facebook page at facebook.com/GC chat, where we'll be posting the audio from tonight's show when it's made available, usually about 30 minutes or so after we sign off. Or once again, go to our main show page, talkshoe.com, call ID 82757, and you'll find all 265 shows over there. We're also on iTunes. Just search for GC Community Chat. Okay? Cool. And if that wasn't enough, Mike,
Yes?
we are also doing a live unedited video of tonight's show, so you can put a face with the voice, and that will be made available tomorrow on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/community chat show. Please look for that, and while you're there, why not subscribe to the channel? That way you'll be notified when we post future shows. Okay, I just want to mention that if you would like to be a guest on our show here, we still have plenty of dates available. Maybe you own a business or belong to an organization. You'd like to share your information with us and the surrounding communities, then just send us an email at gccommunitychat@gmail.com, and we will shoot you some available dates, and that's all there is to it. So contact us today. Please mark your calendars for next week, October 22nd, when we welcome Lisa Hicks Clayton to the show. Not only is she a councilwoman for the Dearborn Heights Council, she is also very involved with Kiwanis, and she'll be here with Larry Memmer, the Michigan District Chair of Kiwanis, and they are hoping to open a chapter in Westland. Richard, did you know that?
I did.
Cool.
And Belleville.
And Belleville, correct. Okay, moving along, I think we'll get Richard in here, and we're going to talk about this big road project that is taking place in the spring. Richard, you had a good turnout at the ceremony. When was that? Tuesday? Tuesday.
It was Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll give a little bit of background.
Yeah.
So a couple of years ago, well, not quite a couple of years ago, I began working on something that would represent a major project for one or more of the three communities I serve.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, roads is a major project. Obviously, there is one that actually touches all three of my communities. That's Cherryhill.
Mm-hmm.
So I began working with the former executives team, and it's not something that could be completed. But fast forward to this year, and still insisting on certain things, we were able to come to an arrangement and an agreement. And following a less than formal assessment, the executive team indicated they could definitely rationalize from Merriman to Wayne Road.
Mm-hmm.
Merriman to Middle Belt is not as bad as the other parts.
Right.
And Middle Belt to Inkster Road, probably even though it's not good,
Yeah.
better than the other section.
Right.
So we really focused in then on from Merriman.
Because,
to
yeah,
Wayne
from
Road.
Merriman to Wayne, it's like speed bumps every
Wow.
6 inches.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And
It
there
is.
was no disagreement regarding that.
Yep.
And after Wayne, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's concrete, so it's
Yeah,
different,
right.
more
Yeah,
expensive.
big difference.
But so the project with a presumed cost of about $2.5 million. Wow. We hammered out some details, and I tell you, I've known about this for a long time.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to happen early this year,
Okay.
but I couldn't say anything.
Yeah.
And so it was actually, let's see, today's Thursday, so it was 9 days ago. We actually hammered it out,
What?
knew that it was going to be approved, that it was going to be done, and that's, of course, what I told you and some other folks.
Now, where does that $2.5 million, where's that coming from?
Yeah, the majority of it, well, first of all, it's all tax money. The
Okay.
majority of it is federal money that's passed to the county. There'll be a very slight match from the locals.
Okay.
And so at the end of the day, it comes out of all of our pockets.
It's got to be done, though. It just has to be.
It
I mean, we
does.
have to start somewhere,
The
right?
county has very limited funding regarding road projects. We're actually really fortunate because this project was not on the formal list.
Okay.
There's roads in Wayne County that are worse,
Much worse.
believe it or not.
Yeah.
In fact, I saw, we voted on one today in Brownstown that, wow, I mean, I didn't know it was a paved road.
Really?
When you look at the photographs.
Disintegrated.
Yeah, just really, really bad. So, for various reasons, the executive agreed.
So we're very
for his team to
fortunate.
work. I think so.
Yeah.
And a lot of it, as I said publicly, I couldn't say it until this past week, but publicly, a lot of it has to do with cooperative arrangements between municipalities and the county and the ability to work together, the ability to, hone in on a reasonable project as opposed to complaining about what's not being done.
Right.
So when I approached Garden City, I said, which county road is in your best interest to have done first? Cherryhill. I mean, there was no hesitation.
Without a doubt.
I approached Westland, Cherryhill. Well, I was pretty lucky because it dovetailed with what I wanted to do.
Yeah, really.
And I'm gonna take maybe 0.1% more of some of the credit. Quite frankly, it would not have happened without our office. This is a county project.
Yeah.
It's not a city project. It's
Right.
a county project.
Yeah.
But the ability for these folks to work together, and Bob Murray said it best at the press conference. He said, I really appreciate that the commissioner, the executive, even Mayor Wild recognize that a small town like ours is still part of a big solution. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so it was just
You got to
really,
pass
really
through
cool.
Garden City, right?
Yeah.
Really?
It's the second most traveled road for both of our communities.
Right.
Behind Ford Road.
Wow.
And so when I was able to say, we're getting the project, the executive said, I want to do something in town. I want to have a formal, dedicated.
And that was his idea, eh?
That was his idea.
Awesome.
I didn't ask for it.
Thank you, Mr. Evans.
I
Appreciate
certainly, yeah, right.
Romo Hall was a great location.
I
Yes.
picked that out.
Yes,
Because what
yes.
he said is, I want to do it.
Yeah.
Where would you like it to be done?
Okay.
And I said, Roma Hall. So
Awesome.
we contacted Mr. Johnson, who owns Roma Hall.
Mm-hmm.
And same day, they said, yep, absolutely, yes. So we got permission to use the lot. And, so we started out notifying people with as brief of a time as we had to get notice out. We
Yeah.
had about 100 people there.
Really?
Fantastic.
That's great.
It was really nice. Mike was there.
Garden City was well
Garden City
represented.
was very well represented.
Awesome.
5 members of the council were there. The city manager and city clerk were there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and department heads were there. Kevin Roney was there.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, it was really, really nice.
Yeah.
And the whole thing took 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But everybody, including the executive, acknowledged the same thing.
Well,
you
worth
drive
it.
down that road, you better have a lid on your cup of coffee.
Yeah, you better for sure. For sure.
Yeah. So
Now it's not just the road. There's other things. They're going to be doing the handicap ADA
Yeah, they're going to make everything compliant
compliant.
with the existing laws and rules.
Bring it all up to date.
And there's a couple of areas that need some additional engineering that'll get that as well.
Yeah, manhole.
One of the
covers
things
and-
I thought was funny, though, is this was reported by Channel 7 News was there. Detroit News and Free Press were there.
Wow, a lot of coverage.
Yeah, so there was really good coverage, but what was reported in the news accurately is that this is a 10.5-mile project. Now think about that.
That's lanes.
Lane miles.
Okay. Yeah, because
Somebody said, you ought to learn how to count, this and that and the other. But it's 5 lanes,
Yes.
2.5 miles,
Makes sense.
So approximately it's 2.4 miles.
That's a pretty big deal. Pretty big
so
deal.
it's a lot of money.
A lot bigger than Merriman project.
It is. It's 2.5 times that.
Yeah.
But equally as important for our town.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really, really pleased.
Yeah, I'm really stoked over it.
So I wouldn't want anybody to be misled in any way. This project will commence in the spring. When Tom's snow and ice leaves, that's the time that this project's going to begin. It is like on the top of the list for spring construction. It really won't take that long to complete.
Okay.
Businesses will have exceedingly minor impact against them. I mean, look, this is going to make it better for people getting into the properties.
It's going to look so much better.
And it's just a road. That's the funny part about it.
Yeah.
It's just a road.
But it's going to be a huge improvement
Yeah.
just to the entire area, really.
And while we certainly all want, and some of us even expect, that the legislature will get their work done this year, regarding other roads, this is a county road.
Yeah.
So it wasn't going to be done by their project anyway.
Yeah, not state.
And the other thing to keep in mind is that I'm very pleased this is happening, but I don't want to go too crazy with rah, because we have a lot of other county roads that need some help.
Yeah.
And it's going to take time.
Yeah.
But
that's true.
A good deal. Really impressive.
We're really fortunate to get it done, that's for sure.
Yep.
And so soon,
Yeah.
And like you said, I don't think it's going to take that long.
No, it won't take that long. One of the things that some people don't recognize is that if you're part of a team that's working towards solutions, these are the kind of things that can eventually come your way with work and diligence. If you're going to be on the naysayer side, you are not going to get consideration. You're just not.
Yeah.
The executive and I have known each other for a long time, and when he came into office, people know I was not on his team during the election cycle. I supported Mayor Wild.
Oh, that's true.
And so we worked together to patch a few things up.
That's water under the bridge, you know what I'm saying? It's got to be, like you said.
I had proven that I was as interested as he was in righting the ship of Wayne County, and that soon became apparent.
Yep.
So when he holds the cards, he makes some of those decisions. I give him and his team a lot of credit for putting us where they are.
Yeah. Yeah, really. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Too bad the legislature can't work that cooperatively.
Yeah. Well, a few can, not all can.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I'm still convinced it'll happen this year, but we'll see.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That's your
I
gut
hope you're
feeling?
right, but I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
I've got confidence in some of those legislatures, but not in a lot of them.
Right.
It may get done this year, but nothing to get started till next
Right.
year.
No, it'll be spring. Right.
So, yeah.
So let's talk about Mass if we can.
Okay.
Make a Senior Smile.
Yes.
Make a Senior Smile, as we've talked about, is scheduled
Right around
for
the corner.
Saturday, November 7th.
Yep.
We're asking for volunteers to be at Maplewood Center by 8 a.m. Jay from my office, Mary from my office, volunteers like you two and others are going to be there earlier than that. I'll probably get there at 6:30, begin, getting stuff ready. When you come in, you'll be assigned a T-shirt, a brand new T-shirt with new logos on the back this year.
Really?
You can
Sweet.
recognize some of the sponsors.
We are. We're going to recognize what we're referring to as our major sponsors in a major way, and those who still donated, but perhaps not at the same level. They're, all contributors. I decided, all contributors are going to get recognized. We're having these shirts printed in Garden City. It's costing just under $1,000 for these shirts.
Okay.
So they're pretty nice shirts.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a T-shirt,
Yeah.
But you'll get a T-shirt, you'll get an assignment. We hope that you bring your rake. One of the things that we're doing this year to help the Boy Scouts is we're asking everybody to bring a canned food item.
Okay.
Bring a can of food. There'll be an area to place it, and the Boy Scouts are having a food drive, if you will, and they're going to help out some folks that are not as fortunate. So bring
cool.
a can of food along
Great
with
idea.
your rake.
Yeah.
And Boy Scouts are going to be helping that day. You may be one of the lucky households that receives their help. You never know.
We have some rakes from Lowe's and bags they're contributing, but bring your own if you can.
Yeah, bring whatever you can. Again, this is a volunteer effort, but I'll tell you, it's going to cost about $2,400.
Yeah.
So this is not something where you get a 10-cent donut and a T-shirt.
Right. It's not a fly-by-night operation. It's
So we're
it's well
relying
done. Well
really
done.
on these contributors, and
Yeah, you're going to get
we're
a
about
T-shirt.
halfway there so far. So I'm really going to put the pedal down in the next couple of weeks to try to fill the gap.
So you're still taking monetary donations?
Yeah.
And,
And we have a vehicle for that. It doesn't go into my pocket.
okay.
Anybody that's interested can contact me.
And your office number?
Yep, 313-224-8855 or District 12 at waynecounty.com. That's District 12 at waynecounty.com. Yeah, and so I'm going to list off, boy, I hope I don't miss anybody.
Yeah.
Our
it's
major
tough.
sponsors, Lowe's of Westland, been there since day one.
Mm-hmm.
This year, they're bringing volunteers, a bunch of rakes, 800 lawn bags,
Wow.
6 cases of water,
Oh, my gosh.
and they said if we need more stuff, they're ready to pitch in. They're a
Wow,
major
they're
sponsor.
awesome. They are awesome.
Senator David Kniezek, major sponsor. State Representative Bob Kozlowski, major sponsor. Wayne Ford Civic League. They'll probably have 1,000 lawn bags. And Vic Barrow, of course, oversees our court workers in Garden City of Westland. So we're
Yeah,
going to have
they'll
about
be out
30 of
there.
those folks.
Yeah, that really helps, too. It
It's,
really does.
It's an incredible help.
Yeah.
And so they're a major sponsor.
I think it's allowed for you to actually add more homes, really, onto the list.
You know, I'm
Because
not going to be surprised if we get close to 50 this year.
Wow.
you're not at the limit yet? You're still looking
We're
for
not.
homes?
We can still take a few.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll get that out there,
We
too.
have a couple in Inkster. We have a small handful in Westland, and we have about not quite 40 in Garden City,
Okay.
which is a high. Never been that high.
That is, yeah, that's the highest I think that we've been
33208 Donnelly.
For those who don't have the ability to have somebody do their lawn, we'd be glad to take your address and
Yes.
contact info. But anyway, so
More sponsors.
in addition, DTE is a major sponsor.
Oh, wow.
The Community First Foundation is a major sponsor. Let's see. We have other donations from the Garden City Garden Club,
Yep.
from Kim and Jeff Dold. Mm-hmm. We have donations from the Senior Alliance, from Don Nicholson from Nicholson Enterprise. If I've missed anybody, I'll make sure that you're not missed on the shirt. But that's the way that I recall.
When do
it.
donations have to be in so they can be on the T-shirt?
All the way?
Is it
Well,
deadline
the
or-
T-shirt deadline is Monday.
Oh, Monday. Okay.
Yeah. So we're literally talking 3 days from today.
yeah, get your
for
name
the
or-
T-shirt.
yeah.
But we have
You'll
sponsors that
still
were
be
not on the
recognized.
T-shirt
Yeah.
last year. We
They're
didn't even
still-
have this until
Yeah.
this year. I just
Yeah.
thought
It'd be
You
nice. Yeah.
it'd be nice because what it's said to this point, I have not taken any personal credit for this, but it does happen through our office. It's make a senior smile. That's
Yep.
it.
Yep.
So whereas before the T-shirts had a commissioner's name on it and this and that and the other, and that's fine. We haven't done that yet. But this year, I want to make sure that some of these folks that are really kicking in get a little bit of recognition for it.
Yeah, that's a
this
nice-
T-shirt is going to be something you can wear
Nice
this summer
gesture.
when Tom's gets us.
What's the new
some good
logos?
weather.
Can you share that?
No,
Is it different?
I didn't mean to imply a different logo.
Oh, okay,
Front.
okay.
I mean the store logo, for
I gotcha.
example, from Lowe's or
Okay.
the Community First Foundation.
Right.
Those logos.
Their logos.
So, and then we're going to have, for those that are not major contributors, we're going to have a block that has, their names, so to speak.
Cool.
And so, to the extent that I am able, and I'm pretty sure, except for one item, I'm not going to be able to buy it in Garden City, but everything else will even be purchased in Garden City.
Wow, all
So
local.
we're doing it, everything inside this town.
That is good. I like
The only
that.
exception is going to be you're going to get some Panera bagels that come from Westland.
Oh, okay.
There's no Panera in Garden City.
Like Panera.
So everything else,
That's
the
great.
Kmart from Garden City, last year I think I spent $800 there buying items. And,
Hey, every little bit helps, man,
Yeah.
if you can put it in the
I
coffers.
agree.
Yep.
So Saturday the 7th, and let me just also add, for anybody that might be listening or you hear about this some other way, if you haven't called the office to sign up first, so what? Show up anyway. We will give you a shirt. We'll give you an assignment. We'll give you an invitation to come back for a Vizzy's Pizza lunch at noon.
If they show up with their rake, you'll put them to work.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, you feel good afterwards.
do.
You really do. It's just a great, great
it's
day.
Like 2 hours or so working with a team of other people to get it done.
Exactly.
And,
You get your pictures taken. You'll be all over Facebook.
Kerry and Cheryl are going to be running around getting
Yeah.
photos of people and
Yeah.
offering water if they need it.
Yep. Whatever they need.
Yeah, so it's going to be a good deal. And
It is.
Everything happens from the Maplewood Center, everything's going to happen within not more than 4 miles from there. So it's relatively close, too.
And this is going to be continued with your successor, correct? Or whoever.
Whenever it is that I should leave,
Yeah.
the
well,
person that replaces
we
me,
know.
whether it's 20 years from now or 20 weeks from now,
Right.
that person is going to be required. in
That's
my
a
opinion.
requirement. Yeah.
There are certain elements of this
job
position.
prerequisite.
I mean, this is something that, our
Very
seniors
important.
look forward to it,
Very
too.
important. You know, I'm really pleased that my predecessor kept it going when the county quit it.
Yep.
It's just that it's better now.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever been as good as it's going to be this year.
I don't either.
You know, last year we had 145 or something like that.
Let me tell you,
volunteers.
we're outgrowing that community room over there. We really are.
Yeah,
It's getting
I
tight.
know, but that's all right. It's all right.
We'll take it. We'll put them
It's
out
like
in the hall.
at our press event, we had 20 chairs. And Jay called me frantic and he said, "Should we get more chairs for the Cherryhill press event?" I said, "It looks better when people are standing."
Yeah, they can stand for 15 minutes, right?
Yeah. So
What the heck?
So it's good. And
And it might have been a little cool, so maybe they want to just do some jumping jacks or something.
yeah. So I'd also say thank you to the city of Garden City for allowing us to use the Maplewood Center from about
Yes.
6 in the morning until about 2:30. Mm-hmm. You know, because
Yeah, that's a good deal.
as you're aware, you know, folks stayed after everything concluded to clean up and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, we leave it like we found it.
Yeah.
But they're allowing us to use that space, and we've asked that the entire area be opened up so that the sliding doors that need assistance,
Oh, okay.
so that we get some employees in there that are open it so that we get that extra 20 feet of classroom. Mm-hmm. And yeah, because we're going to need it.
And I want to do a disclaimer. If you have any dogs, please have your dog poop picked up.
Well, so
telling you.
workers are being told when they get their assignment.
I mean,
If you get into an area where there's dog waste, inform the homeowner that you're done. You'll do the front yard,
Yeah.
but that's it.
right. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's just something
Yeah.
that you have to put out there.
Yep.
But for the most part, it's a good deal.
So bring a rake, bring a friend, and bring a can of food.
Yep. Bring your energy and your appetite because they feed you good.
Well, I ordered from Vizzy's Pizza. I told them I wanted 50 pizzas, that I wanted enough salad for 150 people, because I know not everybody's going to come back.
You need to find that picture from
Breadsticks,
last year
I
with
have
the
it.
with the
With
boxes
Jay,
that
yeah.
stacked up. That was awesome.
Yeah. So, you know, there's $500 worth of
Jesus.
lunch that's going to be served as well.
Yeah.
So,
Plus, in the morning you get a nice continental
yeah,
breakfast.
Yeah. Nobody's going to go away hungry that day.
Nope.
We'll
Go out with a full belly.
beverage you, we'll feed you, and we'll put you to work that's actually kind of fun work.
And you get a nice T-shirt out of the deal too.
A
I wear mine all the
beautiful
time.
T-shirt.
All the time I do. I wear my old ones. All right, cool. And that's November 7th,
Yep.
and they want you there by 8 a.m.
Yeah, I mean, look, everyone's going to be out the door by 9.
Yep.
But if you
No
get there early,
dilly-dallying.
you know, it'll allow folks like Mike and Jay and Mary and a few other volunteers to process you through the line.
And Tom, if you can, we'd like a little
Oh.
drier weather than last year, but hey, we'll take whatever you can give us.
You know, a perfect day would be 75 and sunny.
Yeah, in your world.
Settle for 50 and dry, would you?
Yes, I would.
I would. Yeah, 50 and dry would be great. If the sun's out, that's even better. All right, what about county news? You got a little bit of county news or no to share with us? Budget all done now?
We are actually in the budget that was approved last month.
Up to your elbows?
You know, not really. It's quiet right now. Not
Okay.
for any particular reason. It's just that a couple of the big hurdles that were necessary to get to were the bargaining of employee contracts to precede October 1st. And
Oh, right.
largely
right.
that happened. There were a couple of very time-limited extensions, but that's all taken care of with the exception of one union who's taken their situation to court. But so right now, like today's meeting was very procedural. There was nothing out of the ordinary, nothing exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Basically like a boring city council meeting.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
pay the bills. You let a
Speaking
couple
of city
contracts,
council
and
meeting,
that's it.
you and Richard did a presentation at Garden City.
and Senator Kniezek.
We missed that too.
Yeah, you sure did.
Yes, Senator Kniezek.
It was very
Yeah.
good.
So
you want to tell us about that a little bit?
Yeah, I'm not calling it the right name. I call it beginner hockey, but there's an actual different name, a formal name for it.
Yeah, I can't.
But it
remember.
has the same influence or intent. It's people that want to learn hockey, kids
Yeah.
that want to learn hockey.
Mm-hmm.
They do this at the Garden City Ice Arena.
Yeah.
And the arena projects that it would cost about $4,200 for this particular season.
It's like what, 8 weeks, 8 weeks, something like that?
I don't
think,
know. I don't.
think.
It's time limited.
Yeah.
But there's kids as young as 3.
Wow.
There's kids as old as 12. Mm-hmm. Obviously, there's others in between. It's about a $4,200 annual projected cost. And so they came to us, Dan Plamont and the Hockey Association came to us and said, is there any way you could find us some sort of help? Mm-hmm. So we talked to each other and made a $2,000 donation.
That's
to
awesome.
kick it off.
Awesome.
So we presented that check on Monday evening, and hopefully
them
that'll
out.
spur some others to kick in $20 or whatever you got and get it paid for. Because, as I said from the lectern,
That is not a cheap
it's-
sport, man.
No, it's not,
It
and
isn't.
it's proven. Kids that are active in this stuff when they're young,
Yep.
they turn out to be good kids.
They absolutely do. I agree.
And everybody,
They're not
I
out
shouldn't
getting
say
in
everybody,
trouble. You know where they're
A
at.
lot of people like hockey.
Yep.
And if you're a hockey parent listening, it costs big dough.
Yep.
So, this offsets the cost a bit. It's very cool. Good
That was
community
awesome.
thing.
Yeah, I saw the big check, so
Yeah.
nice picture too. What else did I miss at the meeting? Anything?
Lots
Anything
of stuff. There
exciting?
was so much stuff. There's not enough time to talk
Come
about
on,
it.
man. Really? Was it a quick meeting?
Well,
No.
it was about an hour and 40 minutes or so. So it was
Oh,
not
that is a
quick.
little longer than usual.
Yeah. We didn't have any of the
Naysayers.
crazies,
Okay.
but one person wanted to know, where's your money?
Oh yeah.
He was
I know
at the
who-
podium
I know who
about
that
7
is.
times.
Yeah, I know that person.
He's moving to Monroe.
Yeah. When? We keep asking when. We just don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's always afraid that every time you approve something that involves spending, that's going to bring additional money out of his pocket that wasn't already
You know,
budgeted.
when he comes up to the podium, you know right away what he's going to ask. Yes. What's it for? Where's it going? What's this money?
Yeah.
Where's the money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the first, I'm going to say 50 minutes of that meeting was presentations and
Yeah.
conversation
Oh, wow, really?
about various stuff.
Yeah.
There was not even a vote until after that on anything.
What were some of the other presentations?
Monica had the folks from the National League of Cities.
Oh,
there.
right. Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That was a big
but,
deal.
When you get politicians up there, they talk for a while.
Yeah, they do. They get kind of
So we talked
windy.
for a bit. I announced, of course, the Cherryhill event.
Yeah.
I announced Make a Senior Smile.
But they heard it here first, I believe.
They probably did.
I think
Most
so.
people did.
Yes.
Julie talked about something, I don't remember what.
Oh, Julie was there. Good.
Apologized that she wouldn't be at our Make a Senior Smile because Diane had asked her first.
Yeah, like last Easter.
Wow.
So we've already,
I
she's already
asked
been
people-
asked for next year.
I asked
Oh,
people a couple
okay.
of months ago.
Okay.
And I found out that Diane asked.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
Well, that's
earlier.
little.
But that's all right.
That's cool.
It's all
That's
right.
cool.
What I told her is that she's going to miss the better one.
Oh, absolutely. Julie, if you're listening or you listen later, you're missing a good one. Believe me. But we'll see you next year
Right.
for
And
sure.
we might even see her that day if
Yeah,
time permits.
she'll
Who
make her
knows? I'll
rounds.
invite her for a slice of pizza.
Yeah. Good. All right, cool. Well, look, let's move on here, and before we get to the chili cook-off, we're going to talk about that. We were judges and
Yes,
be
we
able to
were.
announce who won and stuff like that. So I just want to remind all residents that the next regular city council meeting is going to be October 26th at 7 p.m. in the council chambers located at 6000 Middlebelt Road, and they urge all residents to attend. All right, almost. Might be a couple. We don't want there. All right, let's talk about last Saturday. What a big weekend, eh? Garden City Fire Department, we actually got down there right as they were closing up. I mean, it was tough for us to get down there, but they had a real good turnout. Garden City Garden Club did real well on their bake sale. I guess they made out real well. Talked to Steve Ray. He said he was very impressed, had a good time. He was actually hand painting some things on flowers on the kids' faces and stuff. But did you make it over there?
I did not make it down to the fire station.
Yeah.
I toured the entire, I'll call it Kroger parking lot complex, and spoke with a number of people there. And, whatever Kim is doing regarding weather the last couple of years, she's got to keep doing it because, wow.
She's got a conduit to somebody, let me tell you, because it was great.
That was
Just
one
great.
hopping place.
It
I got
was
there
packed.
at 10:30 and had a
Yeah.
hard time finding a spot on a side street.
Yeah. And Pam King, I guess, came up with the idea of having, smart buses, shuttling people from Garden City High School. They were urging all people to park down there and shuttle till 5:30. That was a great idea, I thought. And then we had all the motorcycles a lot of them were from Plymouth because they canceled. And all of Central Street was just lined up with them. I mean, it was crazy.
I talked to
Unbelievable.
a couple of people I know and that were there. They said Plymouth attempted to significantly jack up the rates for space.
That's what I heard.
And also, we're not willing to close the road.
Right.
So a lot of them just said, well, then we're not coming.
It
And they all
ticked
came
off
to
a lot
Garden
of
City.
people. Yeah, it really did. And they did. They showed up in groves because it was packed. And then for the chili cook-off, it was awesome. You and I were judges along with Chief Murray and Senator Knisik and Mayor Walker. And
Yeah, it was fun.
it was a lot of fun. A lot of chili. And then what happens when we go on the train to Sault Ste. Marie?
Chili.
Cheryl says, "What's the soup of the day?" "Oh, it's chili." We looked at one another and go, "Oh, no," because she was one of the people choice
funny.
judges.
Yeah, I saw that.
She went in there. I go, "Oh my God, that's funny." "No, we're chilied out, thanks." "Well, we have chicken noodle soup too." "Okay, that's better."
That's funny.
So, and we can announce that Tony at Garden City Cafe did a three-peat. He was chosen number one again
Yeah.
For the restaurant category.
for the
I
restaurant.
knew it was his when I tasted it.
Did you?
But I didn't.
Yeah. See, you got his. I didn't. You had 13. We had 12. I think we tested.
Is that what it was?
Something
Yeah.
like that.
I just know that there were good chilies.
There was some
But
good
in
ones.
my opinion, there were two excellent chilies.
Yeah. What
And
did you?
Tony's was one of them.
What did you think of the Hawaiian chili with the pineapple and the chicken and white chili?
I'm not a fan.
It
We
was
didn't-
different.
But we didn't get that. You guys did.
Oh, we did. That's right.
Yeah, we didn't get that side.
We actually liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was different. It was good.
Yeah, that's imposter chili.
Yeah. But yeah, congratulations to Tony.
Yeah.
And let's
Well, it's
see.
funny because I tasted it, graded it, and everybody on our side immediately said, "Wow, this is the best chili that we've tasted."
We actually had some tonight in his place. He heated some up for us, and oh yeah, it was good. It is. It's good. Got a little heat at the end, but it is very, very good. And then I think Leon's, did they come in third?
They came in
And
third.
Steve
Steve came in second.
from Albert's on the Alley was second. And then,
Yeah, I tried his too. His was delicious.
and what about the amateurs? Firemen?
Firemen were second.
Oh, and the hockey, I think.
Or football.
I'm trying to remember now.
Oh yeah, the football team won first. And then I think it was the firemen, and then I think it was the over 30 or something hockey or something like that. I believe that's the way it was.
Sounds right.
If we're wrong, I apologize. But anyway, it was a great, great time. And then we moved on to the Chili Cook-Off Afterburn, which the Garden City Business Alliance was sponsoring along with the DDA. And I want to tell you what a phenomenal time that was. It was packed in there. Bonnie and the Working Girls was the band, and they had that place hopping. They did a great job, and they were really, really happy to be there. The beer was flowing, the pop and water was flowing, the food was flowing. It was a great, great night all the way around. We actually had people coming up to us and saying, "Who put this together? We loved it. We can't wait till next year." So yeah, we'll be back
Good.
next year.
Perfect.
So that was a lot of fun.
Getting a lot of requests for repeat activities, aren't you?
Yeah, a lot of requests. Yep.
Taste Fest.
Taste Fest. Yeah, we were asked, about that, and people are saying, "No, never mind, dear. That's fine. We're good." Mrs. Chat. Yeah, I see you're in your jammies. Oh, come on. You can come on camera.
You ain't right.
Yeah, we were asked about the Taste Fest, and we said May, and they go, oh no, we got to wait that long. But it's
Can't wait to do that again.
it's better when you wait. It's always better.
I can't wait. That was
That was a blast. That was. Yeah, I can't wait either. Then let's see. What else went on that weekend? That was about it. They had the Hot Rod Show, and a little bit later, I'm going to thank everybody that participated. Mike, you missed it, but you were at the Michigan game,
Yeah,
and you saw a great game.
I had a Kiwanis workshop in the morning and then the Michigan game right after that. So
Another shutout, 3 in a row.
yeah,
Unbelievable. And we'll
And
talk about the big game Saturday in a few minutes.
yeah. And for Make a Senior Smile Day, I will definitely be there at the beginning. But whether I stay till the end depends on the television networks.
no, I get it. I understand. That's good.
Yeah, we get it. We get it.
If they kick off at
You'll just be out of the club.
noon,
That's all.
I'll have to leave earlier. But if they kick off at 3:30, I can stay later.
Yeah. Yeah, when is it? 3:30 start?
They haven't-
Oh, we
they
don't
haven't-
know yet, do we?
They haven't announced it yet.
It's 3:30 though for this week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But the Rutgers game on Make a Senior Smile Day, they haven't announced it.
Right.
time yet.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping it's like 6:30. I
Yeah.
don't lose anybody.
You know how cold it's going to be in that stadium.
No,
when
Yeah.
the game ends?
and I don't care.
No, I don't either. Yeah. All right. Well, look, let's get Mike in here, and he's got some announcements for us. And I don't think Richard's heard your intro. Let's play that.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's time to get Mike in here for some community announcements. So, Mike, take it away. Yay! He's so happy about that.
I have an intro. Wow. Okay.
Yes, you do.
Coming up
Someday.
on Friday, October 23rd at 12 o'clock is a Halloween party from 12 to 3 at Maplewood Community Center. Cost is $10. They still have some tickets available, I believe. That's at 31735 Maplewood Street. There'll be a 50-50 raffle, prizes for first, second, and third. Best costume design. I understand that Smarty Pants may or may not be there.
Maybe.
For more information, call 734-793-1878 or 734-793-1856. And they always have great food at these parties.
I know who the youngest attendee is going to be that day.
At the Halloween party?
Yep.
Who?
My grandson.
Really?
How old is he?
Oh,
9 months.
yeah, not even a year.
Yeah.
He'll be with Cheryl and I.
Oh,
I
awesome.
found that out today.
Oh, cool.
So
What's he coming
We will
as?
be
Do we know?
there.
Or is it a secret?
He's coming as a
I don't know if
baby.
he's getting dressed up or not. I know his grandpa's not.
Oh, he better get dressed up. Are you kidding?
Yeah, he better. You're right.
Cool.
I also know something else that's happening there, but I can't say it because Cheryl might listen to this.
Oh, really?
It's Cheryl's birthday that day.
Are you proposing? Oh, no, wait. Duh.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll look forward to that.
Garden City Public Library is offering drop-in computer tutoring every Tuesday from 10 to 12. Do you need brush up on basics? Come in and take advantage of this great resource. The library is, of course, located at, you've heard this before, 31735 Maplewood Street. For more information, call 734-793-1830. And as a free service to residents, you can take your old or outdated prescription medicines to the Garden City Police Department. There's a box in the lobby to collect and properly dispose of potentially dangerous medicines which are no longer needed. Please don't dump these into the water system.
Right, exactly.
Garden City Public Library is holding a, I don't know, a seminar or whatever, a speaker, The Hidden History of Detroit with author Amy Elliott Bragg. That's going to be on October 21st at 6 p.m. Call 734-793-1830 again at the Maplewood Community Center, the library portion. American Legion Auxiliary Unit 396 on Saturday, October 24th is having a fall craft and vendor show. It's going to be at St. Mel's Church, 7506 Inkster Road. It's from 10 to 3. It's a $1 admission. There'll be a bake sale, food available, 50-50 raffle, and all proceeds will go to help our veterans and their families. So good cause. Keeping the veteran theme, there's going to be a pinning ceremony at the Maplewood Senior Center on November 4th, 6 o'clock p.m. If you can attend, or if you know a veteran who we can honor, then RSVP to Sheila Saluski by October 28th at 734-793-1870. A light dinner consisting of subs, chips, and beverages will be provided. And here's one we've talked about a little bit. Make a Senior Smile Day coming up, all volunteers. Woohoo! We need as many people as we can get to help out. Bring your own rakes if you have them. We convene at Maplewood Center at 31735 Maplewood Street. At 8 o'clock, there'll be a continental breakfast. Volunteers will get a T-shirt. They'll get a designated home. Shouldn't take more than a couple of hours for your group to rake the leaves at that home, and it's really appreciated by the people that you're helping out. And then everybody will return to Maplewood Center around noon for lunch. If you wish to volunteer, or if you have any questions, contact Commissioner LeBlanc's office, telephone 313-224-8855, or email District 12, that's District 12, at waynecounty.com. Or as Richard said earlier, even if you don't pre-register, show up.
Show up anyway.
Absolutely.
We'll be able to use you. Bring a rake.
We want you.
And a can of food.
And a can of food, right.
Yep, that'll get you in.
And there's a Holiday Crafts and Business Expo. Join Garden City businesses, crafters, and home-based businesses at the first ever craft show and business expo following the Garden City Centerland Parade, Saturday, November 28th.
Won't be too cold.
From 12 to 4. This is also Small Business Saturday, so shop in our community.
Yeah.
Get your holiday shopping off to a fun and enjoyable afternoon with local businesses, crafters, and home-based businesses helping you with one-stop shopping. Lunch will be available too. This will be at the Garden City Moose Lodge, 29137 Middle Belt, Garden City, Michigan. Parking in the rear. Table space is $10. Bring your own table. Sponsored by the Garden City Business Alliance and the DDA.
BYOT.
Contact Kelly, 734-266-0565. And that's all I have.
All right, cool. Good job. I just want to mention real quick, the 2015 Skeletons on Review is now taking place at the Straight Farmhouse at 6221 Merriman Road from now on through October 31st. And also back by popular demand, Evening with the Skeletons, Richard. You may want to take Bella. She would love it. The farmhouse will be open select evenings in October for families in addition to regular museum hours. Those dates are October 21st, 23rd, and 27th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. There's no charge for these events. Come and enjoy an evening with your family, and they'll take donations. They will take donations. So
I believe they're also going to allow you to identify if some child might be too scared.
Yeah.
So they won't really upset them.
Yeah, they said this event is child friendly. Our skeletons scare easily. That's kind of cool. So yeah, check that out, the Straight Farmhouse.
And they got some evening ones you mentioned, right?
Yep. Evening. Yeah, 6:30 to 8 p.m. So cool. Awesome. And I read that from their newsletter. If you want to join their newsletter, get a hold of them. They'll put you on it. All right, and before we close out the show, let's talk briefly about the game this weekend. Any predictions, gentlemen?
State.
You're going State? Are you really? You traitor. Not only are you leaving Garden City, you're also...
Wait a second. Ann Arbor's not Garden City. I graduated from Ann Arbor, you know.
Yeah?
Yep.
Well, we're going...
Concordia College.
I'm going blue. And I'm thinking... Boy, I don't know. Our defense has been stingy, so it's going to be a good game.
Yeah. There'll be a lot of emotion, a lot of hard hitting, a lot of hard playing.
I'm saying 21-17 Michigan.
It's hard to predict the outcome of that game. Most often, probably 90% of the time, the team that runs the best wins.
Yeah, and I hope Smith is in there.
But it's, as a season ticket holder, I'm nervous. But
you want to make a prediction?
I'll take Michigan, but I don't think they'll cover the spread. I don't think they'll win by 7 points.
Okay.
It's and I hope I'm right, but it's going to be a heck of a game.
Yeah.
I've never been to a game.
In the big house at all?
Never.
We've had season tickets for over 30 years.
Wow.
I hardly ever miss. I apologize.
And you're
for,
talking about
for the
all
chili
weather,
contest
too.
And the,
Yeah.
and the Sandland Parade, but hey.
Yeah, you bleed blue. You really do.
Yeah. I have 2 daughters that graduated from U of M Dearborn, but that's my closest
Yeah.
family tie.
Uh-huh. But yeah, all kinds of weather. You're out there through thick and thin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We've sat through some really miserable weather.
Jesus.
Some of the worst was cold rain in a Purdue game many years ago.
And then you're like this in your seat.
Right. Yeah.
Or you're standing the whole time.
You have to get up a lot because people in front of you get up and you can't see.
It's just-
Well,
it
they got
seems-
the big scoreboard.
Yeah, that would help because it seems to me you would miss so much of the game.
Improvements were good.
You know, yeah, you would you'd miss so much of the game. You can see reruns,
I'm not going to miss any of it.
replays. I'm not either because I'm going to be sitting right in my lazy
I'm going to be
boy. Where are you going to be?
about a half mile that way
Are you really
on Pierce.
on Pierce?
Yeah.
What's on Pierce?
Brother-in-law's house.
Oh, so you'll be over there. Oh yeah,
Well, I'm going to be leaving our chili cook-off at 3:15.
okay.
No matter what.
you and a lot of other people.
I'm leaving.
Section 10, row 40.
This is
Seats
huge.
13 and 14.
Harbaugh has them playing, man. I'm telling you, you can't.
Before the season
This
started,
is true. It's going to be good.
It is.
before the
It
season
is.
started, I thought Michigan wins 8 games this year. That'll be pretty decent.
Yeah,
Now I'm looking.
Yeah.
They could win 9 or 10.
Right? They could.
they really
I still-
could.
I'm still not sure I'm still not convinced they're going to beat Michigan State. I hope they will. I feel they have a chance. Earlier in the year, I would have said, "Nah, it's not going to happen."
I'll tell you what.
Ohio
Michi-
State isn't playing that well, but I don't see them beating them either.
Yeah, but last week Michigan State, let me tell you, they barely won that one. Pulled it out.
Well, Ohio State's been the same way. They've
Yeah,
had a lot
and
of,
Ohio State.
a lot of close, underperforming games.
Yes.
And Michigan still has some tough road games.
Oh, they
Gotta
do.
go to- They got to
They
go
do.
to Minnesota. They got to go to Indiana.
But you know that loss against Utah don't look so bad now, does it?
No, Utah looks pretty damn good. Utah looks like they could be in the finals.
Exactly. So yeah, it's going to be. I'll tell you, they're going to have the viewers. It's going to probably set records. Really, it's going to be good.
We'll probably have over 110,000.
Yeah. You're a better man than me because I couldn't sit there for that. No way. Could you?
Well, I haven't yet.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
you
know
never
that I
have.
want to start now. I
I've
wouldn't
only-
mind going to one game, but it would have to be like the prediction is 80 degrees. Therefore a lot of people are staying home.
You want to go to the first game of the season, which
Yeah,
is when I
right.
take my 2
No, I agree.
I take my 2 grandkids to
Right.
that game.
The mini games. Right.
I'll just watch it on my 60-inch, and I'm happy.
Yeah. Another thing I've never done?
Huh.
Tailgate.
You never tailgated?
Yeah, that's
Nope.
an
That's fun.
experience.
Yeah, it
now,
is.
Now, we park in the front yard of some people about a block and a half from the stadium.
Okay.
We've parked at
Every
their
game you can?
Yeah.
At home?
Yeah. I pay for season parking.
Okay.
Yeah. We've parked at their house for over 30 years.
Wow.
When we first started
No
parking,
kidding.
when we first started parking there, the current owner's grandparents lived in the home.
Now, how many other people can fit there they let park?
3 cars in the front, and I don't know how many in the back.
Really?
Yeah.
So they're making a little bit of money.
And our position is right next to the neighbor's driveway, so there's no problem getting out waiting for people as the traffic cleared. But when we first started parking there, the old
Well,
man,
not that it would matter to you anyway. You just go and whatever's in the way, just move them out of the way.
and then Richard's behind. Here's
Here's your parts.
Yeah, we first started parking there. The grandfather we were parking in the back, and you pull into a space, and he said, no, move over.
3 inches
He
away.
wanted to
Yeah.
get as many cars there as possible.
Take your side view
And
mirrors off.
we'd have about this much space to open the darn door and get out.
Fold your mirrors in, yeah. Really.
But
So how long does it take you to get out of there typically? Out of there
Well,
You
once
just
the
don't
game's
leave.
over?
You
we
wait.
Yeah.
we're in row 40. The exit is in row 71.
Oh yeah.
So we just sit there and wait for that
Yeah,
aisle
that's
to
what I
clear.
would do. Yeah.
So we don't leave until
Right.
probably 10 or 15 minutes after the game's ended.
What's the big hurry, right? You're not going anywhere.
No. Sooner you
That
get to
many
your
people.
car, the sooner you can get into a traffic jam.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much.
So do you tailgate afterward too?
No.
Some do,
Wow.
though, I think.
My wife packs a nice picnic basket. We eat in the car. people next to us have a fantastic spread with a theme: Mexican this week,
Do they share?
Italian. Well, he offers to share, but
Yeah. You're usually full by then.
correct, and they have plenty of liquid refreshment with it.
Oh, wow.
I'm not a
Yeah.
partaker of that anymore, so
Does the host property have a porta john?
no, they allow you to use the bathroom in the basement. They have a
Seriously.
They have
Wow.
That's
nice,
nice.
yeah.
You got all the damn comforts of home, man.
Oh yeah,
That's awesome. 30 years, eh?
yeah. You should see their house.
It's amazing.
He really gets into decorating for Halloween. They've got spiders and skeletons and all kinds of stuff, both in the house and on the roof and what have you. Oh,
And
yeah.
of course, a Michigan fan, right?
Oh yeah,
Big time. Big time.
oh yeah. The daughters typically sell cookies and brownies out
Wow. Yeah. That's
on the
cool.
street.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a big event for us. We go out to dinner afterwards. We've gone to Weber's. We've gone to Guy Holler, and we went
Weber's,
to
yeah.
another Ann Arbor restaurant so far this year.
Is Heidelberg still out? Is Heidelberg still in there? Ann Arbor?
No,
Is it Heidelberg? What's the German place they have down there? It used to be real popular.
I don't
think
know.
it was that.
I don't know.
No, not Windschuler's.
Out west? No.
I don't know.
But I was going to say the only time I've ever been in the big house is when I was back in, I think, elementary school. We went there on a field trip. So you know how long ago that was.
78 years ago.
I mean, hell, it wasn't even the big house then.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, it was big, but it wasn't that big.
First games that I ever went to there before we ever got season tickets they were rowdy. There were a lot of people that were definitely partaking of alcohol in the stands.
Yeah, yeah.
Now they had to bring it in. You couldn't buy it there, obviously. And
Now, they do sell it there, though, right?
no.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Who was going to
It is dry and it is smoke free.
Who was going
You
to
would
try
earlier,
selling?
You were
Was
able.
it who's going to try selling beer? One of the
Eastern
teams.
Michigan was.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I wonder how that went.
Yeah. Those early days, you could smell the smoke coming. I'm saying, yeah,
The weed?
That's some of those funny cigarettes.
Yeah, the weed. Yeah.
And the students would take a co-ed when Michigan scored and pass her overhead from one row to the next until she got to the top row.
Oh my
Row
God.
90.
Oh wow. Yeah, back in those days, all you had to do was take a deep breath, right?
Yeah.
You were already
If you kick a
stoners.
if you kick a football into the stands, it's still everybody shouting, "Don't throw it back! Throw it up! Throw it up! Throw it over the wall!"
Wow.
And we get all excited for the scores of Slippery Rock, which is a tradition. Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania is.
So I'm
kind of
basi-
adopted them as a.
So I'm basically the only one that feels Michigan's going to pull this thing out, eh?
No, I think
Mike's got 'em.
I think
He's
they'll
not by
win,
7 points.
but I think it'll be close.
Okay. Well, I said
And I was-
2017.
Michigan State has got the better quarterback.
Yeah. Well,
the better receivers, the better deep threat.
But they're not at home.
our guy's getting better though every game. He's improving every game. You
He
can
is,
see it.
but he hasn't hit a pass longer than about 20 yards.
And like you said, we need Smith in the backfield. If he's not running, we don't have a running game. Forget it.
Yeah,
That's gonna. Well, he didn't play that one game. We shut him out.
yeah. But we didn't run very well either. We only had 7
No,
points
we didn't.
at half.
Yeah.
But that was our first road game
Yeah.
since Utah.
Okay.
Tell you what,
Well,
if I'm wrong, I'll buy licorice for you.
there you go, Mike. All right, that sounds good. All right. Well, go blue anyway. It's going to be a big, big game. Big, 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 big.
Yep.
Okay.
It's going to be noisy.
Huh?
Going to be noisy.
Yeah. 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 It's going to be real noisy. They'll be rocking the big house. Okay, as you know, are you a business owner, citizen, or community advocate interested in serving the business community? If so, the Garden City Business Alliance is looking for you. Becoming a member is very easy. Just visit their website at gcbiz48135.org or go to their Facebook page at facebook.com/Garden City Business Alliance, where you'll find all the information you'll need to become a member. You can also call 734-788-9319, or better yet, why not come to their next meeting, which is Friday, November 13th, 9 a.m. and November's meeting will be held at the Straight Farmhouse in the Grand Parlor located at 6221 Merriman Road. Bring your ideas and business cards because networking is what it's all about. So why not consider joining the GCBA and become a part of moving our business community forward? Okay, before we sign off tonight, if you would like to become a volunteer for any of the DDA events, please call 734-261-2830. And if you would like to help out the good fellows or make a donation, you can call 734-679-7838. You'll get a recording and they will get back to you as soon as possible. And once again, if you would like to become a member of the GCBA or a volunteer for any of their upcoming events, please call 734-788-9319. Now, as president of the GCBA, I would like to take this time to personally thank each and every volunteer with the DDA and GCBA for all their help in putting on such a huge event over the weekend. Without our volunteers, this would have never happened. Thank you to the DDA director, Kim Dold, and also her assistant, Teresa Manuel, for all your hard work and working so closely with the GCBA, and to the hundreds of people that attended. You made it a success. It was amazing. Also, thank you to our band, Bonnie and the Working Girls. What a wonderful job they did. They had the place rocking. Bonnie had messaged me earlier in the day to say what a wonderful time they had, and she was wondering if we would consider them our house band. I definitely like the sound of that. If I left anyone out, I apologize. It was a fantastic day, and we will see you all next year. Well, hey, I think it's ready to call this a podcast. Yes. Richard, you're rusty, man. You're rusty. It's been a while. I want to thank my co-hosts, Richard, Tom, and Mike. Great job as always. And thanks to everyone who will be downloading the show for later, and to those that will be watching us on our YouTube channel. We really appreciate your support every week. Remember, the audio from tonight's show will be made available shortly after we sign off tonight on our Facebook page at facebook.com/GC Chat shortly after we sign off, about 30 minutes or so. And you can go to our main show page at talkshoe.com, caller ID 82757, and look for the video of tonight's show tomorrow on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/community chat show. Okay, don't forget, the success of a community depends on the community, so please support your local businesses. And if you see something, say something. Look out for one another out there. For all your weather information, be sure to head on over to doppertomsweather.com. He's got a great little website over there. So on behalf of Richard, Tom, and Mike, this is Kerry. Take care. See you all next week right here on TalkShoe.com, show ID 82757. Have a great night.
Good night.
Hey, Sneezy, nice to see you. You're in the chat room. Have a good one. Take care. All right. We will see you guys later on. Thanks for joining us. Take care. So long.